Now let us commence from the beginning of creation. Right at the beginning, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the pen. And He told the pen, write whatever is going to happen up to the end. That was the instruction of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
One funny thing about Islam, almost before thousands of years before Allah will create everything. And I wonder who was there to record this.
How exactly it happened, we do not need to know.
And I wonder who was there to record this.
We do not need to know.
I'm about to open us into more light today, inshallah. It is important to know that when Allah wanted to begin His creations, when there was nothing in nothing, then He has not created the heavens, the earth, everything in everything. That is Hayatul Yahutu. When Allah Azza wa That is when Allah Azza wa Jalla removed His light. When He removed His light, and then He used the light to create Muhammad. That is why He's called the Nurullah in Quran 5 verse 15. He's mentioned as Nurullah. Then this light is divided into four. Now, when the light was divided into four, then they use one to create the tablet and the pen, Lawhil Mahfuz, and then the kalam. Then Allah commanded the kalam to create, to write everything that will happen on the face of this planet. Now, after that, they use the other light to create the arsh of Allah.
Let's look at that part. Let's look at that part. There is this hadith from Ubadah bin Samit, where he says, "An Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam qal, inna awwala ma khalaqa Allahu qalama." The first thing, verily the first to be created by Allah was the pen. Faqal, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, lahu, He said, faqal Allah, He said to the pen, iqtub fajara bima huwa kainun ila al-abad. Then He said to the pen, Allah told it to write, so it wrote all that will exist until forever.
Thing about Islam, almost before thousands of years before Allah will create everything.
So the Prophet ﷺ said this took place 50,000 years before the creation of the heavens and the earth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already had al-qalam, this pen, write down everything.
Thing about Islam, almost before thousands of years before Allah will create everything. And I wonder who was there to record this. Thousands of years before Allah will create everything, the first thing Allah created was a pen. And the pen asked Allah, what should I write? Then Allah told the pen to write what was decreed. The pen should write the fate of everybody and everything that will happen. That means that the KSM, your fate, the pen wrote it. Ube wari we, ube won koda say, ube only this property. Eja ube yin na pen natural. Me Avraham Ben Moshe, abrabo mi boy na pen natural. So now, whatever I'm doing, is it my doing or the fault of the pen? You tell me say nyanko bo pen, and a pen natural the basic na. And what is Avraham Ben Moshe, makofo be here. Enya me pen natural. I am here fulfilling, yes. I am here fulfilling a written script.
What has been written by the pen?
Yes, so it's like, so when they tell us there's predestination, it is in Islam that God has predestined everything.
Yeah.
If we accept the concept of predestination, then life is like a movie,
yes,
and we are here to fulfill a written
what is
script.
the script?
So if that the KSM, you play the role of an armed robber in a movie, after the movie, can you be arrested?
No, say a script.
It's a script.
How to play the part.
So Judgment Day, nobody will go to a God will clap. Thank you for a nice movie.
Folks, Chale, it's getting so interesting. So
now, and Islam also, we don't have the faith to say God has programmed everything that be. And your faith, I want to say, and be a Christian faith, no. And your faith, and say, kulla yawmin huwa fi shan. Nyamede biyo yeduma. Ochina ye creation. Ochina a new creation. Into biya ni mo ochina. What I say? Say if the world know, nyame a program be so that the ACC, then we are living in a movie. Then Allah commanded the kalam to create, to write everything that will happen on the face of this planet. Now, after
Allah
that,
subhanahu wa ta'ala created the pen. And the Prophet ﷺ says, فَقَالَ لَهُ أُكْتُبْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to the pen, write. قَالَ رَبِّي وَمَاذَا أَكْتُبْ. And the pen said, oh my Lord, and what should I write? قَالَ أُكْتُبْ مَقَادِيرَ كُلِّ شَيْءٍ حَتَّى تَقُومَ سَاعَةً. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to the pen, write the details, the decree of everything that will happen and that is decreed until the establishment of the hour, until the hour begins and commences. And the Prophet ﷺ, he said, مَنْ مَاتَ عَلَى غَيْرِ هَذَا فَلَيْسَ مِنِّي. Whoever dies believing in anything other than this, then he is not from me.
And Islam also, we don't have the faith to say God has programmed everything that be.
then Allah commanded the kalam to create, to write everything that will happen on the face of this planet. Now,
telling me God took pen and paper and wrote, say, Adwa ko wiase. Obe wari kofi me nsa, ombe wo tre. Na obe si mansen ni so man apeja. Na we jai no. Na Adwa mansan kwako. What kind of script is this? To just make the can just say, God, so be where you write this thing.
No, the script no good gra.
Once even
weak.
Even movie, omo ko set so no. Yet mo be role be to say, but actually the role they give me for the movie inside, you know good crowd.
Just a love, man.
And Islam also, we don't have the faith to say God has programmed everything that be. And your faith, you want to say, and be a Christian faith, no. And your faith, and say, kulla yawmin huwa fi shan. Nyamede biyo yeduma. Ochina ye creation. Ochina ye new creation. Into biya ni mo ochina. What I say? Say if the world know, nyame a program be biya so than the ACC, then we are living in a movie.
Amen.
We are living in a movie. We are living in a movie.
And I'm so excited today, man. Do you know why? Clap for me first, then I'll show you. No. I'm going to be, thank you. I'm going to be talking to this guest of mine. Let me tell you something, man. Those who love him adore him. Those who love him, they adore him. And those who hate him, I'm super nekuno. But I'm telling you, this is what I always say. The man I'm going to introduce, you can love him and you can hate him. There's one thing you can't do. You can't ignore him. Show some love, man. Show some love, man. You can't ignore him. Whether open as one, you can't ignore him. This guy has an amazing voice in our current state of affairs that we have as a nation. And all he's saying is that use common sense. Use common sense. And you think that when I say we're Simbia, but he has an angle and it will amaze you. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Show some love for my good friend Avraham Ben Moshe.
Then we are living in a movie.
Use common sense.
Then we are living in a movie.
Use common sense.